Hi everybody, welcome back to the Gallowgateshots YouTube channel. I am joined by Dega and Mark once again, and we are going to take a quick look and get our thoughts on the Amazon documentary. Mark, a few weeks ago we found out about this. There was rumours under the surface about what was happening behind the scenes, but Eddie Howe mentioned in his press conference that Amazon would be doing a 4-part documentary, I think it is. I don't think it's a full all or nothing like we have seen with other clubs, just a brief look behind the scenes at Newcastle United.
Yeah,
Is that something which you wanted?
it is and it isn't. Like I'm excited to see it and get an insight into like what goes on at the club. Like we all see like the snippets of Eddie Howe and he's training, the stuff that the club has put out in the last kind of 12 to 18 months behind the scenes is really kind of piqued everybody's interest. And to think we've got this kind of access now, and again, as you mentioned there, Eddie Howe's, he said the cameras are everywhere. We've seen them in the dressing room countless times this season as well, even on Sky, like after games and stuff like that. So
that's when it first got mentioned when Dan done the dance in the dressing room. That's when everybody found out, because there was a lot more cameras than normal in there. And Eddie Howe obviously gave Sky Sports a little bit of a look into the dressing room as well. Are you shocked by it? Because I am.
I don't know why you're shocked. You make the rumour up every year.
I know.
Yeah, I know. He does some great templates. Yeah, great templates. I'm a huge fan of it, like, to be honest, because I'm a bit sad in that regard. I love them.
Are you a huge fan of watching other teams? Will it be different because it's your team?
Yeah, and that's why I'm excited and not excited.
Because I'm a big fan of the All or Nothings. I don't even like NFL, and I love watching the All or Nothing documentaries. I just like looking behind the scenes.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah.
With it being Newcastle, though, I'm on the fence with this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't want to see some corny, cheesy. Like, I don't want to see him with fucking light bulbs and nothing like what Arteta did. You know what I mean? I don't. But you know what it is, right? We probably will see some of that. We'll go, like, we probably will. It's just the way it is. But I think it's it'd be really exciting though. Like, it's something I would love to see. But with Mark, a bit nervous, like, as well at the same time.
When you look at some of the ones, like the Spurs one was fantastic, the insight in that, seeing Mourinho and stuff like that. But then you tinge that with you said the Sunderland one, for instance, like, how that was kind of built to be this brilliant story. Take over new owners.
We're doing one now, aren't they? I think.
So it has got the. You're going up a road and you don't know which turn it's going to take. It's either going to be a lovely, fantastic drive, scenic route, or it's going to be a crash into a wall around the corner.
If you look at two things I'll say. So if you look at it of what they are, there's not normally a very nice end to these things, really, is there? I mean, Man City's was, to be fair. Yeah. I think that might have been the first one. But then you've had Spurs, Arsenal, them didn't end successfully as they were. But mentioning what you just said there about it being a 4-parter, then that it's not really going to cover it.
Each episode's 4 hours long, though.
Well, that'll be
feature film each one.
But yeah, you're not maybe going to be as game by game as such.
It's not going to be a breakdown of the season.
Maybe not as much. So I think I referenced it off before we started, but like, if you imagine it so far, maybe up to episode 2.5, it would be amazing because we've won every game. We're in the final. But episode 3 is more on the ropes a bit, you know what I mean? And you never know what 4 is going to bring. But like, no, it'll still be amazing. I'm really excited to see like the changes behind the scenes in terms of the training ground, seeing that being developed and stuff. That's the stuff that turns me on. Like,
I think hopefully we'll get to see more plans in regards to the expansion as well. Obviously, there's been lots of talks about St. James's Park being expanded and the training ground. We only first saw the glimpses of the training ground when Anthony Gordon signed. We knew things were happening, but we had never seen any photos or videos of it. So just seeing what's happening there, like you said, and yes, the footballing side of thing, great for the first half of the season so far. We're yet to see how it finishes.
It'll finish with the highlights of, and the new pool opened. And you just see them all swimming in the deep end with blow-up rubber ducks and that.
Just Dan
Burn riding on a unicorn.
Just Dan Burn walking in the deep end and not getting any deeper. Ryan Fraser. It's just I'm excited for it, and I know I said it's a 4-pod. Like, I'm pretty confident it is 4-pod. I'm sure Eddie Howe mentioned that. I think if I had been the full All or Nothing, there would have been publicised a hell of a lot more than what we're actually seeing. I'm looking forward to it, but nervous in the same breath.
So when you say nervous, tell us what you're most nervous for.
Because I saw the Sunderland one, And on those days was an absolute shit show. And
Yeah.
obviously they got relegated. They got the cameras in to look at this promotion season. Then they got relegated back to back.
Yeah. Well, we know that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen to us, no.
Obviously, the Arsenal one that were referenced as well. That that ended on a sour note, but it's
I like
it's a good watch, throughout, and obviously they're pushing for a little bit of success, and that's the thing is ultimately they're missing out on that final place for European football.
Good ending on the NFL ones.
No,
The Cardinals. I think on the Cardinals ones, did they not make the Super Bowl and lose? No, they missed out on the playoffs.
They missed out.
Yeah.
No, then really.
Oh, that's it. We're not getting any.
The Cowboys have had 2 goals at it, and theirs have been terrible.
The Cowboys ones where they just decided to pick up and move.
Yeah, they're just terrible. That's St. Louis, the Rams. The move stayed because it's not bad. No, I'm kidding. But it's that's what to be fair, right? I think let's be very fair. At the end of the episode, no matter what the outcome is, it's going to be very much like it's a new horizon, it's a new beginning. All of it. It's going to be a very fluffy end, no matter what happens at the end of the season. My fear would be very selfishly, yeah. I would hate it if Maxi was if it was really awful for him. He was proper late all the time and just being a dick. I'd be like, oh man, that. I know you're
FaceTime and Scott. Can't get a scream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would worry us. I wouldn't like that. But yeah, I think we should definitely do reviews of each episode as well. I think we should, as us watch an episode, then review it together. And
we could do a live watch along.
It would be good.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, Decker.
So anyone I've ever come up with.
I know. I've got
no idea. It's in your 6 years.
You saw somebody else do this on.
Absolutely correct.
This idea. But yeah, fingers crossed it goes to plan and it ends all rosy. Like I said, this is to be continued.
Yeah, it'll be good.
What are you doing? See you later. Ta-ra.